Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Tamara the Paper and Pen Girl coming back to you with a quick video. I'm going to run through this thing really quickly. And this is the first official update on my accountability planner, which is the Erin Condren. It's the 18-month 2018 to 2019 vertical neutral color Erin Condren with this beautiful cover that says set your mind on the things above. And it's so funny. I'm going to share with you, this is Colossians 3:2. I'm going to share something that's super funny about that because I didn't even notice it until now. But I'm going to share with you what I did this week that just ended on Saturday. Today is Monday. So I'm doing an update. Hopefully I could do these updates every Monday for you, showing you what I did for last week and showing you how I have started the week that we're currently in. So this is last week and what it looks like, the end result. And I absolutely love that. At the end of last week, I did accomplish several tasks that I set out to accomplish. Now, the task on here, when you write it, it sounds simple, but sometimes it takes more. And so I try not to list too many goals for that week because we have other things to do other than working on these goals. So down at the bottom, this space is going to be utilized for listing out the goals that I want to accomplish for the week. I have listed hustle season, which is work. So work, $300 is what I'd like to do for the week. Renew a license that I needed to renew. My daily squat jacks, complete the VBS that we talked about earlier. Ice cream days for myself and the children as a treat for them being good servants and going to do VBS. Game night, low spend. That means as little money as possible coming out of my account that week. One time to fill up at the gas station as well. So when the week began, I did the forgiveness series, and one of the things that came from this forgiveness series was this inspiration section. It says, what others have sabotaged, God can and will rebuild. I loved that. It really gave me life. And so this box is called the thoughtful quote box, I believe it is. Leave me a comment down below and let me know exactly what that is. And I thought that instead of covering this box up with a sticker, I'm going to use it for what it's meant for. So I'm going to put some inspiration in there. I do also have inspiration and little prayer along the week as well in this particular planner, just so that, you know, my week needs to be filled with gratitude. And so I'm just putting prayer and gratitude in this goal planner as well, because that's one of my goals, is to get closer and closer to Jesus. So here you can do anything but not everything, and that's okay. We got to give ourselves permission to not be able to do all the things. Doing all the things sometimes gets us in trouble. We get tired, weak, and worn out, and we're not really even able to properly do all the things. So we can't do all the things, okay? And that's okay. It says when you have done everything you can do, that's when God will step in and do what you can't. Bam. So I loved that for last week. Okay, so on the goals that I listed, how did I kind of break them down on here? For my daily squat jacks, I did list just how many squat jacks I did for the day, and I listed it in the same section. Before, I had sticky notes on here. What I have done, and I'm going to fix this in a better manner, what I have done now is just in a wet erase marker is just write the 3 sections in 3 boxes. So I can just look at this instead of having sticky notes on this divider to tell me what needs to be written in what section. So I'm going to just write the same things in the same sections until I get used to them, or I might just leave it on there. Free up my brain space than having to remember that. So I did that. We did finish the Vacation Bible School. I did film my video. The only reason the squat jacks is not checked is because I did not start writing things down until Tuesday. And so I don't remember what I did on Monday. And then, of course, on Saturday, I took the whole day off. I did. I took the whole day off, and I just rested that day. And it says, took time for me today, relaxed. I love it. Yep. So I did do that as well. So that was some, what do we call that? We call that health. That's what I'm calling that. I'm calling that my health section. So we did that for the day. I did a very low spend, and I listed what I spent for most of the week. I have 2 purchases that I need to put in. In here, I did self-development, which is listen to some videos on getting things done. I also made the amount of money that I wanted to make for the week. So I hit that target. What I'm going to be doing is, my goal is $1,200 a month, so it's going to be a cumulative total. So even if for 1 week I do not hit that 300, it's a cumulative total. As long as I get to that 1,200 mark per month, praise God, I am satisfied. And so this week was, depending on how I do it, and I think I'm going to do from Sunday to Saturday. And then, so that means the money I made on this Sunday here is going to go over to the next week. I did fill up one time for the week. We did not get to do the game nights because we came home very late. So I'm gonna move that into another week. Ice cream days, we did go ahead and do ice cream days 2 days for last week as well. On ice cream day, yes, I made sure I did that squat jacks. So I did that. So this is for the week, the things that I wanted to get done, which some of them were multi-step items. And so, you know, because it takes time. When I book the work, I have to follow up with the work. Then I have to go to the work and give feedback on the work. And so the work actually takes something to do, but I love it. I really love it. And I was able to do that on Sunday, which started the 1st of July. I also did add some family time in there. I did get to visit my grandmother in between my work appointments. I was able to visit my grandmother, and that was wonderful. And before I left to go to work that day, I was able to clean my bedroom, the master bedroom. And so that was, to me, that was a successful day. When I was coming in on my way home, I was able to get some yellow watermelon or some gold watermelon. I never had that before in my life. So let me know down below if you've had it before. Or if you haven't had it either. And so that I thought was noteworthy for me. So this watermelon sticker really doesn't go, but it goes because that was a great, you know, first time for me. So I wanted to document that as well. And I took the time and took the $8 and spent the $8 on myself because I had a low spend in every other area. So I was able to treat myself with that yellow watermelon as well. So love that. So now we go over to the current week that we're in, and I'll show you how I began the decorating, because I lay a lot of these stickers down the next day. So on Tuesday, I'm writing in what I did for Monday, or I do it Monday night. And after I've written everything in, that's when I'm putting a sticker or so there. So I don't put stickers per se, and I'll tell you why I said that, stickers per se, until after I've written in what I need to write in, or while I'm planning, I say, oh, I'd like to use this, I'd like to use this. So I put them down and I write what I need, because it only needed these 2 here for that day. Sometimes I'm just spent and I don't need anything else for that day, so I can put a whole full box sticker there. So let me roll over, and this is this week that we're currently in. Today is Monday, and it is the 2nd of July. I did put my motivation, and that's where the front comes in. Like I said this morning, that was Colossians 3, verse 2, and this is Colossians 3, verse 17. And it says, and whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God and the Father by him. So one of my goals for this month is to read a book. And I, divvied it up. And if I do 10 10 pages per day, then I'll be able to get that done before the week is over, including making my notes, because I'm reading, making notes, plus on top of the reading the book, there is there's 7 questions in the book, and there's 7 videos that go with the questions to just enhance it a little bit more. And that's where I got this quote from, and it's on YouTube. It's called Divine Direction. And I'll try my best to find it and link it down below for you all. Not today, because I'm heading back to bed. My stomach is on the fritz today, so I'm heading back to bed when I finish filming this and uploading. And so I listened to that, which is about 45 minutes or so as well. So I'm listening, reading, taking notes, or highlighting. I take notes from the video and I highlight what I want to highlight in the book, and then I'm going to write both of those into a nice clean book, so I can have what interests me from the book, from all the books that I'm reading, in one notebook area. So that's my inspiration section for the week. So I'm gonna write more things here from my forgiveness video when I do that. And so 10 pages per day is what I'd like to do for the week. So that's going to be 70 pages. I might give myself a day off, so making that 60 pages. I do want to go ahead and clean the whole house since the kids are not here. Squat jacks, and I want to add jump rope to the squat jacks. Make my 300 one-time fill up for this week. And then I want to research calendar items. So there are some items on my calendar that I need to research. Like, I broke my shredder, so I need to get a new shredder. Where and how much am I going to pay for that shredder? And then make sure that I'm budgeting for it. Also, I want to take the children, was it laser tag, or let me see, hold on a second, because I have it written down, paintball. I want to take them to do paintball, and I do have all this information written down on my Day Designer monthly calendar, all the things that I want to do that are gonna definitely cost me either time or money. And I also have my monthly goals that are down here written in my Day Designer. Oops, sorry about that. And so I'm going to research those items for the paintball that I want to take the kids. I know I'm going to have to probably take them paintballing this week. And so I'm going to research it, find the information out, and then put it on this calendar down here for the week. Make sure that I already have the funds, and all details are going to go inside of the Day Designer, and then transfer what I need to know over in this section. And so a lot of these, accepting the fill up, is going to be multi-step items. Completing these would have me saying I've had a successful week, just like this here has me saying I've had a successful week. The game night we didn't get to do because we came late, so that's not a failure. Squat jacks, I just can't remember what I did on Monday because I didn't start writing until Tuesday. And I haven't decided if I'm going to give myself 1 day off or 2 day offs for the week from that. So we're just going with it. We're running with it, rolling with the flow. So this week I've just laid down the washi, if you want to put it that, or whatever my header item is that I'm going to be using for that week. So I've got that down, and that's the color palette I'm going to be using. That's from these sticker sheets that I did purchase from Michael's. All 4 of these came in here, and it was a little over $1. I ended up getting these from probably $1.25 for these. So these are going to be what I'm going to be using this week. I will come back with another check-in on my goals and how they're going on next week, Monday. So I'm hoping to be able to do every Monday for you all a recap of how the past week went, what my goals are, what I accomplished, if I would rate it as a successful week, what my goals are for the current week that we're in, because it would already be Monday, and show you just the base or the foundation of that particular week as well. I'm going to try to stick to things that go with those color palettes because I'm not wanting to cover these up. I want to use all of the space as best as I can. I have to figure out now what I'm going to do with this monthly. So I'm thinking of putting, all of the goals that I want to accomplish for the month that I'm putting here, making sure that the goals are just written in here, not necessarily to be done on a particular day, but just that all of these are written on here, so I know that that's what I was going for the month, and I did accomplish all of the ones that I went for the month. These would be continuing because squat jacks, once I add this jump rope now, they'll be continuing for months. These are not going to be something that we're just going to take off. So I might eventually just stop tracking them, but I'm going to keep on tracking it until it's become a habit for me, until I no longer need to track it. I just know that I've done it on a day-to-day basis. And I'll be adding another kind of workout too. So yeah, we need to keep that on here for now. So this is it so far for the day. Today is Monday, and I worked on the kitchen for today. Did go to the prayer line this morning, and each of these categories are going to be based on the 3 that I have. This first box is family, romance, and spiritual. This is social, recreation, and health. This is self-development, finance, and business. And so those are how the categories are set up. So that information will go in that box at all times. And I'll fix this. Next time you'll see this. This was a tester to see if I can stand that and if I like it, which I do. So that will be fixed for the next time. So thank you so much for joining me. This is the Erin Condren Life Planner. I will leave a link down below if you'd be so kind. If you'd like to purchase one, to click on that link. You're going to get $10 off your planner purchase, and I'll get a $10 credit. It is a referral link. And thank you so much for your support in advance. I will talk to you all on the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.